So if you look at these nails, they're square. I don't know if it's necessarily old. Let me get this so where you can see it. It's just got a lip on one side and then goes all the way down. The reason why I'm saying that is because that came from the backing of the shelf for these cabinets, and they've got old school, looks like functional locks. I went out and looked, and there is a milled out, just a cutout section. It's not reinforced or anything else, just a cutout section for this to go into. So these were made and designed to be locked. I think like the 3 bottom drawers and not the top one. And it's fairly well made. I took this off because I kept snagging. I took that knob off because I kept snagging myself going through. There's a kind of a tight pathway through there. But I wanted to get those boards off. Now, proper tool for the job. It was tightly fitted, so I brought a pry bar. Now, the last video I made, it was, you know, the proper tool for the job. Well, I also found another TV out there. It was in a box, padded real well and everything, that said RCA 40 inch, but that's not 48 inch, that's something else. That's the replacement TV that they got. But these are not, these are different shelves, different cabinets. But anyways, I'm going to go out there and try to pry off the remaining ones with an SE5. Now, the advantage is I can almost conceal this walking. You know, it fits up underneath my arm like this. And don't underestimate these as a defensive thing, but they're heavy and they're not a knife. You know, they wouldn't cut very well. So a knife is more compact, but usually people mess up their knives from prying, you know. So I'm going to go out there and pry those wood slats off with this knife. Try to anyway. Hopefully it won't break, but if it does, you know what? It's an Esee. I'm not worried about it breaking, because if it does, they're going to replace it. So I put my SE5 up, and I grabbed my Boker Kalashnikov, and then I was going to do some walking around. I came back out here and I thought, you know what, I could still pry this open. And I thought, oh, I don't have my SE5 with me. Well, I do have an Esee. And it wasn't an ant bed. So here's where you would normally not pry with your knife, but I'm gonna try to get this out using just my SE5. I mean my Esee Uzula. I was gonna bring the 5. I had the 4. I didn't even use it. But here's where a good warranty, and look at that. You can see the blade flexing. See it? You can see it bending. It's $10.95. I'm not trying to snap the blade, I'm trying to pry the wood out. I'm doing it from a middle section, and that's almost the same. What's going to give, metal or your knife tip? I think I think the Azula is going to make it. Look at that. I can see some flexing. But it looks like it's holding true, man. Normally, like I said, I still consider this knife abuse. Because if you're going to do that, use your biggest knife, you know, with the big, thick spine and everything. But can it be done with the Azula Ant? And like I said, it's not easy. This is the centerpiece, and I should have really started over here on this one if I wanted to give myself a fighting chance. But since I've already started working in the middle, we'll keep going. Now these are mortise tongue and groove type of thing, you know, so this section right here, it's actually over here where, I don't know what I'm saying. If you hear a tink, I'll be pissed, man, because I really love this Azula. But I'll go through the warranty and everything because, hey, that's what it's there for, right? No questions asked. We don't even need a video of you doing something stupid. Yeah, I'm not just trying to stick it in there and snap the blade off. Let me. Alright, here you go. It's gonna work. Hey. Sit up there. Somebody's up on our porch or something, I don't know. Let him start some crap. I'm ready if you want to start crap, mister. I'm ready for your crap. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Sorry, my fingers probably been in the way. That wasn't the tip. That wasn't the tip, that was the wood. Pink. There we go. About mortised. There we go. Now we're wedged in there. Let me set the camera down. Yeah, that's one way of setting it down. Don't underestimate the little ant. Sorry, I can't hold this thing and do it at the same time. See, this is what was sitting there in this box, and I looked at it, it had that foam on it, and it was all sitting there, and I went, don't tell me somebody's throwing away the box that it came in. But no, it's a different TV. Different TV brand. That's RCA Roku enabled. Anyway. Are you following me? Are you following me? I got my Esee hanging through that shadow. I got my Esee hanging. Trying to stop them. He followed me real close. See if he's still behind me. You follow me? Only shadows allowed to shadow me real close. I don't want anybody else to get that close to me. I had to move my Jeep back up. Well, I couldn't do my original intent. It's pretty hot out there. It says it's like 92 right now, but it was hotter than that. The reason why is because I don't know, I had it 3x zoomed in. The reason why is because too many people out there. But I was gonna pry those boards. I was going to pry them out. There's only 2 nails on each end, and they're square headed. I was going to get in the wood and pry them off with the Esee, but my thing had been moved in that little car that was slow rolling. They were sitting there listening to music and everything, and it was a guy, but he finally got up enough nerve to get out and throw out his beer can into the dumpster. He had to act all tough while I was doing it. I don't give a shit. Drunk. He didn't say anything to me, but yeah, I just filmed I think that's a pretty old cabinet. I don't know how old, but it certainly isn't modern made. You can still buy those locks, and you can still get square, you know, stuff like that. I could be wrong about that, but anyways, there you go. You can't always do what you want to do. It'll still be there. I'll wait. I set up the cushions for, you know, stray cat, dog, hobo, whatever shows up. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. You'll see there are little slots there. Even these guys are square. This is a veneer, but underneath it is solid wood. It's not particle board. I brought my Esee with me. Yeah, if you don't have anything to wedge against, you just gotta start. This seam is tight. It's tight right here, and this tip is really wide on the 5, so you have to put the bevel in or stabulous. Doing is just breaking off It's actually easier to wedge with the Esee. This guy's gonna get it. No, it's not gonna flex. It's not gonna bend the blade. But the spine is so thick, and it comes down to a point eventually. You get the point? Saturday night in Texas. Here's that. Where my tongue and groove type of thing, like shingles. Got an SE5 and a lead slinger. SE5! Thumbnail.